welcome back to the channel. How y'all are? This week we are coming at you from Betsy Wetsy. We have just come out of home time where we've been off for
281 hours.
We are currently headed up to Lecompton, Kansas, where we are going to pick up a load of probably ice cream containers.
Plastic containers for Wells Will Bunny.
Yeah, from a place called Berry Plastics. You know, we've been to a lot of their locations, and we've been to this more than once. So yeah, in case you didn't pick that up, we're taking it up to Wells and Mars because
Octo is done.
yeah, while we were in Tulsa the other day, we got the call that Octo was done. In the meantime, but before we got the call that Octo was done, you'll recall last week we talked about we had some pretty hellacious storms roll through our part of the country. And, you know, I mean, we're at home. I don't have any reason to be in this truck. And so, yesterday, I think it was, I decided there was something in here that I needed to do. So I got in and discovered that probably during that god-awful storm, somehow there got to be water in Betsy Wetsy, and there's a big old spot on the floor where there's been, I wouldn't say it's like a lot of water, but there was water on the floor in here for a little while. And that's just one more reason why I'm glad Octo is done. Now, the specific logistics about how we're going to go about retrieving her haven't really been decided yet. It is Friday, so don't know. And part of the logistics of that are going to depend on when we actually get loaded.
Well, it's either going to be I'm going to ride out to South Dakota with another driver, pick up the truck, stay the night out there, and then come back the next day, which will probably be Sunday or Monday. Or we'll get a rental car in Sioux City, unload this truck, and then drive out there, pick up our truck, and start. You know?
Honestly, that's what I'm hoping for.
That's what we're hoping for.
Because if he rides out with another driver, I get to stay at the yard in this truck until he gets back. So,
which the company is nice enough to let her stay.
Yeah.
They're not going to kick her out of the truck and put her and force us to get a hotel room.
Yeah.
So that's that side of it. That's nice.
Very nice. Yes. Yes, I totally agree. I just am ready to be back in my own truck. So, I guess that's really kind of it for updates right now. I think our appointment time at Lecompton at Berry Plastics isn't until like 5 p.m. tonight. So,
hoping to get loaded early.
Yeah.
If we get loaded right when we get there, you get out of there fast enough, we may be back in Lamar's tonight.
Yeah. And I'm
not counting on it.
I'm really hoping for that because you know, we got no refrigerator in here, so we got peanut butter crackers and Fig Newtons and pineapples. So
dried pineapple.
Yeah.
Sunflower seeds.
Oh yeah, sunflower seeds. Yeah. So pray for our dietary or our digestive systems because.
Luckily, it's payday today, so we can at least stop and eat somewhere.
Oh yeah, fast food because that's great for the system too. So stick around and let's see what shakes out. sweethearts. Have you barked? No. Okay. Well, here we are at Wells, getting ready to drop that load, and we do have arrangements made to go pick up Octo. Yay! He's got to get out and get this load inspector real quick, so we'll be right back with that. So right now, the way I understand the plan is that there is another driver who is on a load headed out to Washington State. And basically he's going to get into that guy's truck and get dropped off on the way in Rapid City. So yeah, and he will be pulling out of here at about 5 o'clock in the morning in the other guy's truck. I think because of the way the load was scheduled, the way this other guy's hours are, and all of that, he's actually going to drive for the first 3 hours of that guy's day tomorrow. I don't know if that really makes sense, but that's what he's going to do. And so I will be here editing videos in Betsy Wetsy. So that's it for now. We will see you guys in a couple of days from somewhere that's not here.
Wagoneer right there. Man, that's nice looking.
It's a Woody. I would drive it every day. So yeah, speaking of driving every day, welcome home! Yay! I am so glad that we have Octo back. From what I understand, it was a pretty uneventful trip from the South Dakota back to Lamar's.
It's long and boring.
The only issue was with Samsara.
Actually, Samsara really didn't give me any big issues. I think my GPS may be on the fritz though.
Yeah, I mean, it's always something, right? We have just picked up a load of ice cream at Wells. We are headed out to Henderson, Nevada. It is Monday. We have to be in Nevada by Wednesday
Afternoon.
Like 3?
3:30.
Yeah.
So we got 3 not long days, but there'll be no goofing off today.
Yeah. On the notes on the truck, from what we understand, we have an entirely new transmission. I don't know that they rebuilt the motor, but they fixed.
They didn't rebuild it. They found where the problem was at and fixed that. And apparently, what we thought was wrong with it wasn't the case. So I have the same motor. It's been taken care of. We'll see.
Got her all cleaned up. I did spend quite a bit of time yesterday cleaning up because she sat for 2 weeks. There was a bit of dust in here.
And the outside of the truck looks horrible.
Yeah.
It's all covered in dust and got rained on, and it just looks horrible. We may end up getting the truck washed somewhere.
That'd be fine with me. That way I can match the inside. There were more than a few greasy fingerprints and footprints in here, so I had to get those taken care of from oh, peace of mind. Got all of our laundry did up. I even went and got another manicure yesterday. Still trying to get rid of the last of the acrylics.
Even though there was a little greasy stuff inside the truck, the shop out in Rapid City, the international shop out in Rapid City, a great bunch of people.
Oh yeah.
They made sure my icebox stayed plugged in the entire time.
Yeah, plugged in and running.
And running.
Yeah.
So I didn't lose any food.
Yeah.
And they took care of us. So
Yes, they did.
kudos to them.
Having said all of that, I am glad to be home in our bed where the air smells good and I can cook and keep us well fed. So there's your little limerick for today. I'm gonna have to work on our trivia for this week. There's been a couple of things, but nothing's really stuck yet. So with that, I think we're gonna head on down the road and we'll see y'all folks in Henderson. Taco Tuesday. It's not what I was expecting.
Snow.
No! We're currently in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We should have went to Laramie.
Should have went ahead and pushed to Laramie.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. You never know, right?
Yeah, they were calling for winter storm conditions, and now I think I-80 is closed.
Yeah, I think it's closed between Cheyenne and Laramie. We're going to go inside and find out.
There we go.
Get you to pump your brake down, and when you low arrow, warning light comes on, stop. Okay, how much are you?
Call it 75, 80.
Alright, we just want to make sure that works.
Yep.
That warning light comes on, and that it warns you before you run out of air.
Oh, yeah. Said it's a brand new truck. It better work.
It better work. And that's everything. Alright, well, I just got to go in and write you out a copy, and then you get to go.
All right. Thanks, sir.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. And there's a quick $100. Luckily, all my tires are good. No loose lug nuts or anything. So.
And we just got the logs all fixed.
Yeah, luckily I got my logs all fixed. So hopefully, well, I just come off of vacation, had one day, and then I had a 34-hour reset, and then my logs screwed up. But they got all that fixed. So hopefully I don't know what they see on their side, all the edits and everything that got done. But looking at my logs, I'm legal, so there shouldn't be any issue. Find out.
Yeah, baby. Do love the hat. No shortage, no overage. We are done with delivery. What time is it locally?
5 o'clock.
Our appointment was at 3, and we're done. So, not going to complain about that. Our pickup is over at Wells, but it is not until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. So, guess what that means? Guess what we're going to do? We guess nothing because somebody had to be the responsible adult and say, no, we need to just go.
I'm allowed to change my mind.
No, he already said no. We're sticking with no. In the meantime, Sarah has been having
On the
more
fritz.
issues.
Yeah, she's having some issues today.
And in addition to that, our GPS started malfunctioning. Like to the point that we finally just bought a new one. We ended up taking the new one back
After some
because
experimentation, I realized that there's something in the dash that is interfering with the signal of my GPS. Because I can hold my GPS on my dash and it won't work. But I move it, I move it up here, and now it works just fine.
But that's a new thing. Also, we discovered that is downhill cruise control.
For some reason, after they fixed my transmission, I don't have that anymore.
There's interference happening, and I don't know what all it's affecting. But right now, Samsara, GPS, downhill cruise, all on the fritz to varying degrees.
The truck's not pulling the same that it did before.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have the pep. We will be headed back into the shop as soon as we get back to Lamar's, which
On
will
Monday.
be until Monday. So for now, I guess we're gonna go hang out at the truck stop and wait for our appointment tomorrow night, and we'll see you guys then. Well then, I'm not going to be around for the technical end of this video because he's going to drop me at the yard so I can go pick up the Tahoe so I can go grocery shopping so we can start next week with a full refrigerator. Because we also have to clean the house and do laundry today too, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So the trip back was pretty uneventful, surprisingly. Yeah, everything is acting normal.
No issues with Samsara.
No issues with the
No
GPS.
issues with the GPS. The truck's running good.
Yeah, we put the GPS back down on the dash where it's supposed to be, and it's functioning
Everything's
fine.
fine.
I don't know what the hell is going on, but the truck his like incognito or something like that, because it's like, oh, we're going back to the yard. I'm gonna straighten up and act right, just
I
like I always
imagine
does.
tomorrow shit's gonna start going wrong again.
yeah, because tomorrow we leave on another load. Other than a little bit of rain, I think.
It's pretty uneventful.
Yeah, which is fine. We did come back the southern route, which was hot, or warm
They
anyway.
were calling for
More snow.
more winter storms through
Wyoming.
so
Yeah.
we'll just bypass that.
Did you know that there is like 2 different arms of the Milky Way that can be seen? There's a summer arm or arch and a winter arch. And this photographer, I'll put her name and everything down here. She climbed basically the top of a mountain just like one peak over from the Matterhorn.
She was just under 14,000.
Yeah. And stayed the night up there to get this shot.
With both arches in it, was not taken at the same time.
No.
One was taken at one point, the other one was taken at, they were not there at the same time.
No, but they were on the same day. Phenomenon happens at the equinox. But she did get this rare third arch that is basically a reflection of the sun through the atmosphere. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I know it doesn't really fit into the whole trivia slot, but there's your interesting thing for the week. So you got anything else you want to talk about this week?
Like, share, subscribe!
Tell all your friends, but in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you, bye.